Everyone, my name's Luke Martin, and I'm the Cultural Affairs Officer here in Taipei at AIT. I thought it was great reading all of these essays. I read 11 essays. I know that like 35 people submitted them. I thought it was an interesting essay contest. The prompt itself was fascinating, partly because I had written it myself. But I thought completely relevant to not just Taiwan, but central Taiwan as well. A beautiful area, mountainous, and yet kind of being affected by the global climate crisis that we have, whether it's drought, whether it's the limitation of resources, etc. So these essays were great because you really looked at, everybody mentioned how beautiful Taiwan is. Some people called it a gem, some people called it a pearl, and I think it's just beautiful. The world needs to know how beautiful Taiwan is, it's really true. But everyone also looked at what the consequences of deforestation, of groundwater depletion, what kind of havoc that's causing. I made some notes here on things that I thought were really wonderful that you highlighted. One person talked about the leopards of Taiwan and how losing the forested regions is impacting it. And that'd be one of my dreams. I would love to see a wild leopard in Taiwan, maybe someday. I like this expression some people use, live in harmony, this idea of us balancing our needs as humans and also the beauty of nature itself. There was a very cool idea about edible chopsticks. I don't know if that actually exists, but if not, the person who came up with it, I think could become a billionaire overnight. It's a great idea. There's a really key word that a couple students use, and that's stewards. If you don't know steward yet, look it up. It means that you have been given a responsibility to care for something. And I think all people in Taiwan really have this responsibility to be stewards of the land that's here. People talked about making stricter policies and also engaging companies in social responsibility to make sure that they were aware of the harm they were causing and also the benefits that they could bring with their influence. Speaking of chopsticks, there was also an idea about using metal straws, which I think is great when I think about everybody drinking bubble tea. If there's 23 million people, there's probably 46 million cups of bubble tea that's drunk every day. Imagine how a few metal straws could save all of that. Important initiatives like limiting plastic bags, solar investment. And here was one thing also a person talked about is this idea of Taiwan as an amazing homeland. I thought that was a nice way to describe this. I thought this was really good. I enjoyed reading them all because I saw the passion that you have, the relevance for where you're at, and even though you're high school students from all over Taichung, all over central Taiwan, you brought a maturity to it and you really are looking for the future, not like I'm only a high school student, but I can make an impact as well. So finally, I'd like to thank the English department at Providence University. Thanks for holding this competition and for recognizing a wonderful American writer, Ralph Waldo Emerson. And also to our Taichung American Corner. If you haven't visited yet, please drop by and see the resources that we have there. Anyway, thank you so much for investing your time into writing this, and I do hope all of you are able to implement some of these ideas and make some lasting changes in Taiwan. Thank you, 谢谢。